I am so excited for this episode because this is the first episode in forever that we're actually playing the video game. We have finished all the collectibles. We've gotten everything on every planet that I can get, at least at this point. And now we finally get to go confront Bode on Tanalorr. Bode's probably just be like, wow, I wasn't expecting them to just like not come after me. This is nice. He's just been chilling there on Tanalorr, just like, you know, legs kicked up and everything. It's like, I guess this is it. I guess I made it. I'm like, aha. You should see all the coins that I've collected. Just toss them at him. So I'm collecting them for my coin gun. Which, by the way, coin gun, I believe it's actually a weapon in Terraria. I think it is. It's a weapon that you get from the pirate invasion. There is a weapon with coins. I don't remember exactly what it is. Either way, I'm very excited for this. I think parts of my soul have been draining out of my body over the last like week and a half of collecting stuff in Fallen Order, or sorry, in Jedi Survivor, and we're so close to being done.
This is ready for a bumpy ride.
We're so close. Interact with the holo table. Oh, that's an interesting one. All right, Grease, here we go, buddy. Don't screw this up.
Cal, is it time?
We're heading to the Abyss now. Fire up the arrays.
I'll be monitoring your progress from here. May the Force be with you all.
And you, Z.
I forgot to go actually talk to Z and buy stuff, but I may have to wait till after this. That's cool looking. You got like Kobo and the Shattered Moon.
Well, what do you think is taking Z so long?
Dagengara was the only person to live through what we're about to do.
At least we will die together.
Way to be optimistic.
Great talk, kid. Hopefully they can fit that on my tombstone.
Look.
Wow.
What's up with my robe?
I know. You want to fly this thing?
My poncho is going crazy. That's really cool.
It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah. I'll bet that's what all the other poor saps said right before they were torn into Vortex Chow.
Kobo matter.
Great. Now it's an obstacle course. Coming too fast?
But you are faster. Stop piloting and start flying.
Oh, good line.
Power from deflectors to the engines.
What are you, crazy? You're trading safety for speed.
Exactly. We're all in on you, buddy.
You're right. It's my ship, ain't it? Greasy does it, baby. Hey, wait a minute. Is it me, or is this tunnel getting a tad cozy?
It's not just you. Z, what's going on?
The arrays are overloading. There's nothing I can do.
We need to go faster.
I'm going as fast as I can. Wait a minute. Are you crazy? If you jump into hyperspace blind, they'll be picking up pieces of the Mantis all over the outer rim.
Do you trust me?
You know I do, Cal.
You went full Aladdin.
Let her ride.
Now.
That was freaking awesome. Just like my poncho.
You did it, you three-armed son of a Gundar.
Well, at least none of us lost our cool. Wow. I hope it's worth it.
The Abyss. Whew, there's a lot of text here. Piloting through the very heart of the Kobo Abyss, Grease at last rediscovered his lost confidence, deftly maneuvering through the debris of starship wreckage. However, around them, the path began to fray and collapse. The arrays on Kobo began to fail. Hearing the voice of Seer in his mind, Cal drew upon the lessons of his former mentor to guide his hand, trusting in the Force and pulling the hyperdrive controls, launching the Mantis into a blind jump. The Mantis skips through hyperspace and, after a tense moment, emerges on approach to a beautiful blue-green world, Tanalorr, where they have unobtainium, and the Na'vi await us. Hi guys, you all good here? This is our first time actually like visiting Tanalorr, physically.
So, this is it. Tanalorr. You and Marin be careful out there, okay? Yeah, you too, BD.
We'll all be okay, Grease.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Cal. I don't plan on living out my days on this rock, especially not with that traitor.
We'll be back soon.
Cool. What's up, girl? Oh, she don't want to talk to me? You don't want to talk to me? Oh, she can come with me. Oh, she come with. That's better. Haven's Edge. Let's see here. Oh, look, we got things on our map. Give me the collectibles. I just want to, you know what? I like that we went and got all of this other stuff done and we have the upgrades because it's going to make this part go way faster. We can just look around, get our info, and then move on. High Republic droids. A now obsolete Republic droid fallen during battle with the Nihil invaders of Tanalorr. The droid gave a valiant defense of the planet. Oh, good job, droid. Well done. Where's the other one? Is off over on that like pillar, isn't it? Yeah. Or whatever the heck this thing is. Tanalorr is a super cool planet. Scan it. Jedi meditation spot. Overlooking a natural vista, Jedi of old often frequented this spot to clear their minds and find calm within themselves. Look, and now we can just kind of power through. See, we've kind of explored a bit of this when we had the vision, but yeah, not nearly as much as we're actually going to be able to do.
Not what you were expecting?
I don't know what I was expecting. So much has changed since I first heard its name.
Fair. Totally
Temple's
fair.
This way.
God's like, I know exactly where I'm going.
Kree planned their future here.
And look where it got them.
Let's see here. It is... Oh, so the next one is like down in this next area. Totally cool. Oh yeah, we've done this before. Hey look, a rock. The Verdant Gardens. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Marin, you're not gonna say anything? You're gonna be like, ah, yes, so pretty. We're at 0 out of 3 here, because that's part of that. We've gotten the 2 out of 2. Just make sure we
will not let this end peacefully.
We 100%
He has already
this.
used fatherhood to justify betrayal and murder. Now we have him cornered, with nowhere else to run. He will kill or be killed.
Yeah, we've already
Well,
we've already
say something.
taken care of Dag and Garrett, which feels like
You're right.
so
But
long
what
ago.
about Kata? She's not much younger than we were when our families were taken from us.
I know.
You and I will carry that loss for the rest of our lives. Kata still has a chance.
Yes, she does. Very well.
Buried invasion. The unexpected invasion of Tanalorr forced the Order to flee their new sanctuary. How the Nihil discover Tanalorr remains a mystery.
We will give Bo the choice to stand down. For
I'm
Kata's sake.
sure it won't be a mystery.
Ours.
Sure, we're gonna figure it out in a moment. Bode's gonna be like, it was because someone betrayed them. I don't think there's any redeeming him. I feel like they've tried to, but I don't think there's any redeeming him. I think he dies, and I think his daughter.
Keep thinking about something Seer once said.
Comes with us.
Every Jedi faces the dark side. I feel so much hatred towards Bode.
Seer won her battle with the dark side. You will too.
He's still here.
Good.
Cool. No scan on the ship though. Gotta go over here. Yeah, I think the dark side moment with Cal is like a standout in this game. It's
Fall back
awesome.
to the temple. The Nihil are enveloping our position. Master Gera, that is an order.
Last stand. The Jedi, led by Dagan Gera, make their last ill-fated stand against the invading forces. Yeah, okay, here's the thing. When I think back to Jedi Fallen Order, I think, man, that was such a cool experience. And I'm remembering the end. That always is the first thing I think of, like the cool surprise at the end and everything, and just how awesome that was. Yeah, it was great. But then I have to consider, okay, well, how am I going to think of Jedi Survivor? Am I going to remember the 2 weeks of collecting crap? No. I think I'm going to remember the going to the dark side thing. I'm going to remember the betrayal of Bode. I'm going to remember the intro of the game. And I'm going to remember doing all the cool High Republic stuff. That's what I'm going to remember. And I'm going to remember Dagan Gera being a cool bad guy. So, I mean, obviously we're not at the end of the game yet. That may change. But that kind of relieves some of that stress of like, I was really feeling a little overwhelmed with the collection stuff. Ceremonial Fountain, a tri-pointed water feature built to symbolize the 3 core pillars of the Jedi Order: the Force, knowledge, and self-discipline. Jedi strive at all times to gain mastery over all 3. Yeah, I guess as a series is concerned, doing all that collection stuff was a bad idea. But I wanted to 100% the game. I love it. This is a passion of mine. These games are a passion of mine, and Star Wars is a passion of mine, and I wanted to make sure I completed it.
Do you hear that?
Kata.
So if you have stuck with me throughout all of this, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And consider becoming a channel member by hitting the join button down below. And if you're not subscribed, you definitely should subscribe. You should hit that like button too. All the normal YouTuber stuff that I generally avoid. But being a channel subscriber, or sorry, a channel member really does help the channel quite a bit. So I appreciate it if you would consider doing that. Plus you get cool emojis to use on the channel. And some other benefits. I don't have anything I can spend my skills on, so we're just gonna go talk to her, right? Because there's nothing I can get out here. Why you singing, creepy kid?
Start to wonder what. DD1.
Hey, Kata. This is Marin. She's a friend.
She's my girlfriend. We kissed.
I'm sorry Papa hurt you.
Yeah.
He said I'd never see you again. What are you doing here?
I just realized something. The reason my poncho is going all crazy is because of the jacket I'm wearing. Right? Because I had... Did I have that one on? Oh, maybe not. Maybe it is just its own jacket. Because it looks like there's shoulder pads underneath it, right? And that is what's causing the poncho to freak out. But I gotta stick with the poncho. We're a Jedi Master now.
Kata, your father stole something very important.
They do look a little weird, though.
We're gonna ask him to give it back.
Will you show us the way?
This is the way.
Okay. Follow me. I don't like it here. It's dark and lonely.
You don't have to be afraid.
Yeah, way to go, Marin. It's dark and lonely. Let me show you some creepy witch magic.
You're very pretty.
Aww. That was really cute. This is cool. This is like straight up High Republic. What you doing, bud?
Carter! How did you get here?
What do you mean?
It wasn't easy.
You shouldn't have followed us.
Papa, don't!
Stay back, Carter. This is the only way to keep you safe.
She will be safe. I promise, Bode. But listen to me. It's over.
Lay down your weapons.
This planet will be a haven for those hunted by the Empire, including Kata and you. But you have to surrender now.
Go outside, Carter.
Listen to them, please.
I will decide what's best for my family.
Time to go dark side, huh? Well, I hate to break it to you, Bode. I think you're gonna get wrecked, my guy.
Stay away from
Oh, he knocked me out of it. Isn't that convenient?
Distract him! I will strike from the shadows.
Cool, you go ahead. Oop, I got a little blasted there. He's got weird timing on a shot.
Right here,
Let's pop this up. He's got like a delay on his shot. It's really, really annoying.
It's over, Keston!
Oh, Marin. Mwah. My love. She just saved my butt. Oh, that was so cool. Oh, Marin, you're so freaking cool. Coolest character in the game. It just makes me so badly want a strike team for Shatterpoint with Marin and Cal and BD. That'd be great. That'd be so good. All right, get him, Marin. I like how she's like, I'm gonna strike from the shadows, and she just disappears. My goodness, he's like, it doesn't make any sense to me why he is so superpowered. You know what I mean? Like, there's no explanation for it so far. It's gotta be like, I don't know. He was like someone's Uber Padawan or something like that. No. Ugh, that stupid time. Heal up real quick. Okay, back him out. Get in. No. I think I just need to be far more aggressive with him. And, oh my goodness, actually block. I was hitting the block there, but nothing was happening. We're gonna have to do that again. He's got like a slight delay. It's like a quarter second delay on his attack, which is making it really hard to get the deflects and the blocks, because you know, on Jedi Knight, and I'm sure on Jedi Master, that time gets really tight. You have to like be on it.
Is final.
Master Ancesis, please. He has the will to fight.
And I admire it. But it is not only his life we would risk. The ships are leaving. There is no time. I suggest you both join us.
Last plea. Faced with imminent abandonment of the planet, they toiled to reach Dagan Gera and Centauri Crete. To reach... Right. Dagan Gera and Centauri Crete make a final impassioned plea to the Jedi Council. Right. Let's look at the map real quick. There was another one, and it's down below on us. That's fine. We'll end up getting it after this fight, I'm sure. Surprise, mother trucker! Alright, I'm okay with just getting some blocks in there. You see the delay? Oh, it's so hard. I gotta get the timing of this. You gonna hit? Oh, I know I deflected that one. That was BS. Okay, that was good. Alright, he's gonna do the annoying thing in a moment here. Oh, not that annoying thing. Although that was definitely one.
Strike from the shadows.
I just like hit him with a bunch of this. Yeah, okay. I was expecting that to happen. That's so cool. It's not gonna get old. It's so cool. Alright, I gotta heal. Cover. Heal. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Man, that just removes his stamina bar, doesn't it? What a strong ability. Spam the X. Oh, that was nice. Good job. Good job, buddy. Oh, I double jumped that. That was BS. Alright, heal real quick. Alright, hit him with one. Oh, such BS. I can't attack him. Heal up real quick. Hit him with this. Double jump. Oh, or don't need to on that one. That's so stupid. It's annoying that his own grenades don't hit him. It's not like they know it's him.
This is my home now.
Alright, I need slightly more force. What? Is this?
Help BD.
Aha. Nope, wrong button. Man, even if you hold block to that, it just doesn't get it unless you like time it perfectly. Come on, buddy. Take that. Just spam X. Lock on. Hit him. Oh my goodness. You're stupid. Stupid. Alright, hit him with this. Or don't. Hey! Yeah, let's embrace the darkness, baby. Let's freaking murder him. Just break his ribs and like bend his arms backward like a horror movie or something. That's what I'm expecting. Like Stranger Things season 3, you know? I'm sorry, I find this really annoying that there's just no explanation for why Bode is so super powered. Like, he's more powerful than Dagon Gera. And that just straight up doesn't make sense. He would have had to have been trained by, like, Sidious or Vader. Like, not even Anakin, like Vader. And it's just, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't like it. I just don't like it, inherently. It actually might be my biggest problem with this game. No, it definitely is my biggest problem with this game. It just doesn't make any sense. You know what? What am I doing? You know? Just shoot him to death. Oh, come on. Help, please. Although that's kind of a very Dagon Gera move set that he's got going on with this. Oh, I should have deflected that back. I didn't realize I could do that. I saw it in the moment. I just wasn't fast enough. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's heal. Let's do it. Embrace the darkness, baby. Come on. Get him. Disappointing. Ay. Heal up real quick.
Don't put this on your daughter.
Bode, we know what it's like to grow up alone.
She brought her down here.
Please, listen to them, Papa.
All right. And when the Empire comes, will you be able to protect my little girl? I'm sorry, Kata. I tried.
No, Papa!
Stay back!
Do it, Cal. Just kill him. You gotta kill him. Ha ha ha, you idiot. He knew. He knew he had to do it. Yeah, double tap, please. Thank you very much. I don't really see why Cal is hesitant about that. Or like appears to be like, I can't believe I just did that.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks.
Good. We should speak. I was not much older than you when I lost my family.
Are we gonna get... Oh, I was really hoping for Marion flashbacks.
For many years I carried this pain. I did not want to feel better.
Why?
I thought if I let go of the pain, I would be letting go of the people I loved. But I was wrong. And one day, I met someone who also lost his family.
Aw.
Together, we found another way to survive. This pain is yours. It is part of you.
The poncho is
When
so
my mother
distracting.
died, it changed Papa. And me too, I guess.
Yes. But it does not have to define you. And you must not let it consume you.
I love that Force theme. But it means that this video is going to get claimed.
You saved my life on Brock. You let me walk my own path when I needed to. You taught me what it truly means to be a Jedi. Now you're gone. We will continue your legacy, Seer. We We will build something that can outlast the Empire. I promise you that. I promise. But I'm scared. I almost lost myself. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready for what comes next.
I really love that he finally got a moment to say bye. I think that was really well written.
Cal, guide her through the darkness.
You talking about the little girl? But I'm assuming so. Yeah, baby. Damn. That was a good way to end this game, to throw it into the next game. We know there's a third game coming. That was a perfect way to be like, cool, now we know. Like he is going to take her on as like a Padawan later, or just like protect her. And that gives us a way better idea of like where that character is going, where Cal is going, and whether or not we'll see him in other Star Wars property stuff. I think we will. I could absolutely see him popping up in the Bad Batch. For sure. And potentially in some live action stuff. I mean, we are mere a month away from like Ahsoka. So that's always a possibility too. Though I'm not so sure about that. The reason I say that is because like Cameron had his head shaved for doing the mocap stuff. And that was back at at Star Wars Celebration earlier this spring. So you gotta assume that if he was gonna film something for Ahsoka, let's say a year and a half ago, right? That's a pretty good timetable. Would he have had the mocap suit hair still? Or would he have been grown out with his hair so he could actually film something? Because they want his hair. Or maybe they just put a wig on him. I don't know. Wigs look really bad a lot of the times, though, so that's also a huge problem. Okay, let's briefly talk about the game. What are my thoughts on it? I think it's a big thing. Well, I really, really like this game. I think the gameplay is phenomenal. I think what they're trying to do is very unique and cool. It makes me super excited to see what these other games are that they're going to be coming out with. Not the Jedi games, but like this, what was that one called that like got shown off this spring? I don't remember the name of it. It's another EA studio one. Crap, I'm spacing on the name. It's like, it's more of like a, it's less Jedi, more like scoundrel stuff. So like, I'm really excited to see what the other games are going to be doing. Especially with the design space that we currently have, with how they've set up the expanded universe with the TV shows, books, comics, movies, and everything that they plan on doing. They seem like they have a pretty solid idea of what they're going to do. And I think that Dave Filoni is one of the best Star Wars creators of all time. You look at the stuff that he did with Clone Wars and with Rebels and now what he's working towards with Ahsoka and a bunch of other stuff. And it's great. It's really good. I think my biggest problem with this game is Bode. Glaring issue that we don't really understand why he was so powerful. Even if he was a Jedi Master, you would have had the other Jedi know. You would have had Seer know that he was a Master. You would have had, what's his face? Eno Cordova know that he was a Jedi Master. Like, that would make more sense. Oh, he's a Jedi Master. Okay, I see. He's like on the level of Obi-Wan. He's on the level of Qui-Gon Jinn. He's on the level of Mace Windu. He's a Jedi Master. But he wasn't. And he fought like he was. So, how? Right? Was he trained by the Inquisitorius to become more powerful after he joined the ISB? I don't know. None of that is really given to us as information. And there's a few codex entries that are now available for me to go pick up post-game. I'm not planning on doing that for this. I'm going to go do that on my own, but I'm not going to... This will be the end. This will be the finale. But yeah, I've got like these glaring issues with Bode, and I don't know if I'm alone on that one. I'm really curious what your guys' thoughts are with Bode. Am I just like weirdly negative on him, or do you kind of feel the same way? Like, there was no indication that he was a Jedi. Totally fine if you're going to do a betrayal thing, but then you have to give us a bunch of information about him being a Jedi. They didn't do that, and they gave it no justification for him being as powerful as he is. Like, he was doing some pretty insane stuff there. And it's not like Dag and Gara knew who he was. Like, we fought him like a couple times, and like Dag and Gara paid him no mind. It was just like, oh, some like stupid bounty hunter guy. Some mercenary who's shooting at me with guns. Like, he means nothing to me. Yeah, it's odd. It's very odd. So, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I love this game. Why was Bode so... Like, it kind of feels like there was something missing. Like, if I was going to watch a Star Wars movie and this would happen in a movie, I would go, okay, well... there's clearly cut scenes somewhere. They took some of the scenes of the game and have cut them out, or of the movie, and have cut them out. That's what it feels like. It feels like there are things that were supposed to be in here and they're just gone. Yeah, I think that's my biggest issue. And like I was saying earlier, when I look back on Jedi Fallen Order, I think of the cool stuff. I think of the cool end, the surprise ending. I think of the journey with like helping Seer and whatnot, and then going to Dathomir. Like, there's so many cool things about Jedi Fallen Order that I think back on when I think about that game. When I think back on this game, I'm gonna think about, wow, I really didn't like Bode, instead of, wow, it was so cool to see Darth Vader, which is what happens in Jedi Fallen Order. But you don't get that here. You get, I'm really annoyed that Bode's story is just kind of thrown out there. And here's another thing. You still do get Vader in this game, and it's cool when Vader shows up. It's cool that Vader wrecks shop and does finally do what he probably should have done in the last game, which was actually kill Seer. Though I do enjoy her being in this game. So, yeah, it's a weird thing. It's a really, really weird thing. And you know, here's another thing with the Vader thing that I was talking about when he showed up in this game is, unlike in Jedi Fallen Order, when Vader shows up and you're like, oh my goodness, it's Vader, and you're kind of considering like, we're dead, like we're gonna die, like this is how this game ends. When you get to the end of Fallen Order, because you're like, there's no way I survive this, and they have a couple scenes that happen where you're like, yep, this is it, this is the end, cool, you know what, I'm totally okay with this. because in the back of your head, you can't kill Vader. He has to show up for 3 upcoming movies and then everything in between. Like, that's a done deal. You can't kill him. Same thing with Boba Fett. Boba Fett shows up. You're like, well, I can't kill him. We're not going to fight. Or if we do fight, he's going to get away somehow. Because that you can't kill him. It's an issue with using these mainstay characters in games like this. Or in stories like this in general. And I appreciate the way they did it in Fallen Order. I think they did it really well. And I fairly appreciate how they did it here. They do kind of run into the issue a bit of, you actually, as playing a seer, you do kind of defeat Vader and then she gets screwed over. So they start kind of getting into that position of, this feels weird, because in the back of your head, it's the game player, that there's nothing you can do here. Maybe, I don't know, I think maybe the only way to prevent that feeling in this game with Vader is to just have him come wreck shop and he just kills Seers. Like, you stand no chance. That's what I would expect to happen. But that's not my issue with the game. That's just a random little criticism that pops up. The issue is Bode. I liked the character. I liked him being around. I liked the betrayal. I think the betrayal is really cool. It makes sense for what they're doing with the story. But why does he have to be a Jedi? Why couldn't he just be like, you know what? I'm ISB. I've been training for this. I'm totally ready for this. Why did they have to have any of the Jedi stuff? Period. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. They could have gotten away with him just being a super crazy, well-trained bounty hunter from the ISB, or mercenary from the ISB. And then they throw the Force thing in there with him, and it's like, did they do that because they felt like that was the only way to challenge Cal and Merrin? Well, I mean, it's a pretty easy way to fix that. You just don't have Merrin at the end with Cal. But her being there is also really cool. So it's like, okay, is it a challenge thing? The only way we can challenge Cal is but then that's putting us in a weird pigeonhole for the next game. Oh, the only way we could challenge Cal is if we keep throwing giant Force users. It's like, well, how many Force users survive the freaking purge? We're starting to get into ridiculous territory here. So, yeah, I'm just kind of curious. What are your thoughts on Bode? He is my biggest complaint about this game. I thought he was handled really well up until the flip. They added the Force thing in. It didn't make any sense. I didn't like it. It didn't stick. And I got very agitated. And that kept hammering home every time we fought him. He was like suddenly super powered. It's like, dude, like, where did you learn this? I can't think of a single person that would have been able to train him and have it make sense that Seer and Eno Cordova don't understand who he is. Yeah, it's a problem. And he was fairly young when he survived the purge too. He's older than Cal, but he wasn't like, he wasn't like, I don't know, he wasn't Anakin. That's the other thing. It's like Anakin, still pretty young, but he was a general. He was General Skywalker at the end of the third movie. And you get a lot of that in the Clone Wars. You don't get that with Bode. Bode was not a general. Otherwise, again, people would know who he was in the flip when it happened. So it seems kind of like what they needed. It seems like what they needed is they needed some straight up Tolkien levels of conversation happening. Tolkien notoriously, in his notes, and if you read into any of the way that he wrote the books, he would argue with himself about like this character, their motivation for going to do this thing makes no sense. So how do I fix these issues? And he goes over like all of these things of notes that he's taken, and you can read through them all. They're fascinating. Of like, in order for him to get to this point, we need to have this, and this happen. But in order for these things to happen, this character has to have these other character traits or have this other thing, like this inciting incident, happen in order to get them to the point where they are going to leave the Shire to begin with. And that argumentative writing that Tolkien did is fairly unique for Tolkien, but it worked really well in writing characters that made them seem very real, because he argued with himself over why things didn't work and why he would go back and rewrite things. I feel like they needed that with Bode a bit. Just being like, okay, something, either the Force thing or him not being known by anybody, like those two things don't match up. So we need to kind of fix this character a little bit in order to make him seem like that. Maybe, and there's no way to do this without it seeming like a cop-out. Maybe in the next game they have a full-on explanation after talking to his daughter of like who he was and who trained him and why he was so powerful. They could do that, but there's absolutely 100% no way to have them do that and make it feel like it wasn't just them responding to criticism like mine. And by doing that, it feels cheap. It needed to feel earned. It needed to feel planned. And we didn't get that. And because we didn't get that, there's no way to fix it. And that is my main issue with Bode. Man, I could talk about this all day. And I do. If you want to watch either more stuff like this or my current series of reviewing and ranking the Star Wars universe, you can go check out that series. I think the link is still in the description. I took a break from it to try to get through this freaking game, which has taken us forever. But I have my script all written for Solo, and I've recorded most of it. I just haven't put it out because I've been waiting for this to finish up. So you'll get Solo sometime this week, which would be nice. And then you will get Rogue One next week. So that'll be fun stuff, and we'll move on as quickly as I can through the movies, leading up to Ahsoka. And then I'm going to do the TV shows, each season of it. It's going to be great. Really looking forward to that. These people that you're seeing in the background are the ones who deserve the credit, though. They're the ones who made the game. Making games are very difficult. I can sit over here and criticize writing and gameplay and whatever all I want. It's just like making fun of the funny... I didn't realize they didn't actually get James Earl Jones. Scott Lawrence. Right. I guess that makes sense. James Earl Jones is getting very old, and he's starting to lose the sound a bit. I was actually watching a live-action Lion King, or I guess it's still animated, it's just CG, with the kids a couple days ago, and he is still Mufasa. My wife was like, "Is that James Earl Jones?" It's like, I don't know if it is. It's like close, but it doesn't sound like it. And I went and looked up. It's like, yeah, sure enough, it is. He just doesn't sound like it, because we had just watched the original. It just doesn't sound like him anymore. What was I saying? Yeah, I really like this game. But they deserve the credit. They're the ones who made it. I just sit here and criticize it. And that's art, baby. That's content creation. Thank you for watching. Thank you for getting to the end of this with me. I know the last 14 episodes have been brutal of us just going around finding crap, but we got through it. I 100%ed the game. I'm very happy about that. We did some of the hardest challenges in the game. We cleared the spawn of Bogdo. We cleared both of the Ogdos in the Force Tear. We killed 2 Rancors in the Force Tear. I feel like me at the beginning of the game and me at the end of the game, we have leveled up skill-wise. I am much better at this game now than I was at the beginning, and that is a fun arc as well. And I just wanted to thank you guys for coming along with me on this. If there happens to be an end credit scene, I don't think there will be, then stick around for that, and I will make a note on the screen if there is, so that way you can skip to it if you want to, or you can just continue watching through this. But with all that being said, thank you very much for watching, and we shall see you all next time. if you made it this far into these credits, you're a true hero. And in order for me to know that you made it this far, go down in the comments, right? Go down in the comments and just type avocado or leave an avocado emoji, and then I'll know that you made it this far. And you know what? You'll get a special prize. What kind of prize? I don't know. Maybe it's a favorite on your comment. Maybe I'll pin your comment. Just avocado. Yes. Yeah. If it's the first person to comment avocado, I'm pinning that comment on this video, and it will forever be the pinned comment. First person to do it.
Well, it's not exactly what we expected, but this place is our home now.
Yeah, Grease. Yeah, I guess it is. Still got a lot of work ahead of us.
It will take time to contact the hidden path.
And find the anchorites.
And build a saloon. I mean, the place is creepy, but it does have franchise potential.
This belongs with you.
It belongs with all of us. What do you think, kid? Should we give it a shot?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Ah, that's the spirit. Oh, that's great. Come on, I'll bet you're hungry. I'll make you something to eat. Did you ever have a scaz stick?
Journey complete. You have reached the end of your journey. However, the galaxy can be freely explored. There may yet be secret stuff to discover. New Journey Plus. New Journey Plus is available from the main menu. All stances, cosmetics from previous games will be unlocked, along with some new perks and lightsaber colors. Any skill points will also carry over to your new game. Wait, was that any skill points will also carry over to your new game? So I'd have everything unlocked. New Journey Plus free perks. Purity grants a massive increase in weapon damage for both friends and foes. Warrior replaces standard enemies with new, more difficult to combat encounters, and Trendsetter randomizes your cosmetics on death. You know what? That sounds pretty cool. I like that. What a cool way to do that. Cool. Finally, man, that was a long set of credits. I'm just glad to be done. That was a lot of fun. I freaking love this game. Round of applause, everybody. Round of applause.